All right, y'all. All right. We are live on this beautiful, absolutely beautiful Monday morning. Blessings to everybody in the name of Jesus, Yeshua, the Messiah. Even if you are not religious, I still pray you and your family are super blessed. As Bitcoin is at $85,000, guys. This is absolutely historic. This is absolutely crazy right now. And as you can see, our juicy long trades are in some juicy profits. I mean, right now, $55,000 on this long trade right now. And of course, the other trades that we were in last week are up in the juiciest profits. All right, we're up another $10,000, $25,000, give or take, right? So the profits, man, they are just coming on in. And the Bitcoin price is currently at around $85,000. We're going to be talking about the big break and everything else that we need to expect as we're coming up to our next target, which is going to be right around $88,600. As usual, make sure to like the stream, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because if we can get 1,000 likes within the first half hour, we will be giving away $1,000. $1,000. If we can get 1,000 likes in the first half hour, we will be giving away 1,000 USDT. All right. Also, this other long trade, the one we gave, both of these trades given in the Casper Crew VIP Discord in advance, currently up $9,000 plus another $15,000. So these trades are pretty intense, guys. They are pretty dang intense with the juicy profits. And of course, you know, I've tried to catch a few rising knives along the way for a few small losses. You know, a few small losses here and there. But that's okay, because we're up over right now $16,000 in realized profits, another $10,000 in unrealized. We're going to be talking about our next targets and things that we need to be looking out for as the Bitcoin price is breaking out of this massive range. We got to give a major shout out right now to everybody in the chat who is in here supporting the channel. Major shout out to Mick Mez. He says, let's go Bitcoin. Major shout out to MN Fresh Start. Hang on one second. Let me remove this glare on my camera. There we go. All right. Major shout out to VJ, who says, nice. God bless you. Shout out to Tiza Off the Wall, who says, like the vid, losers. Shout out to Crypt Deneb, who says, great, Jason. May the Lord bless you, man. May the Lord bless all of you. Where is the resistance, Peter Sniff? Well, right now we're in straight up price discovery mode. All right, we are in straight up price discovery mode right now. And so the only thing we can really do as far as resistance goes is fib extensions and looking for those local ranges. All right, looking for those local ranges. Shout out to Shane Trades. Shout out to Crypto Mall. Shout out to Pedro Lucas. Do I only trade Bitcoin? Primarily, yes, primarily. Shout out to Dome Life, big money, bro. Happy days. Absolutely. Shout out to Dero's Farm. Shout out to Christopher Ma. Fibonacci Extensions. 100K LFG. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Can we hit $100,000 Bitcoin? That would be absolutely insane. It does feel like a dream waking up in the morning, guys, because I have not looked at this Bitcoin chart. Honestly, I have not looked at the chart since Thursday. That was the last time I actually looked at the Bitcoin chart. Didn't even check over the weekend at all. Didn't even open up the dang computer or iPhone to check the Bitcoin price. And so when I came here this morning, I was like, dang, baby. We're at $82,000. I couldn't believe it. I told Big Butts 28, my wife, I'm like, Big Butts, we're at $82,000. She couldn't believe it. All right. Shout out to Investment Time. Shut out to Investment Time. Shut out to Rady El Gallo. And another shout out to Investment Time and AJ91 and Daniel Fee. Jay finally out of the closet. That's right. Shout out to my man Felix H. You're in the gym pumping chest right now. That's awesome, bro. I was in the gym this morning pumping legs. Squats and deadlifts this morning, and man, I do love me some squats and deadlifts. Of course, I mean curling in the squat rack, all right? I mean curling in the squat rack. I don't actually mean squats. Where have I been, son? I've been out, all right? I've been chilling. I've been chilling out. I've been enjoying life. Enjoying the blessings that the Lord has given me, all right? I shut out the charts completely Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and now we're back, baby. We're back, and we're in the juicy profits. Got them in the sack. We're coming back, looking like Jack, because we're in the curling in the squat rack. All right, shout out to J-Boy Bullish. Shout out to J-Boy Bullish and all his friends out there in the gym curling in the squat rack. Yeah, no leg day. Short or long? Who knows? How were you able to not check the price? I have two phones, baby. I got two phones. One for the Bitcoin and one for Big Butts 28, all right? That's how I'm able That's how I'm able to not check the price. All right. I recommend it, guys. I recommend 2 phones. All right. If you're struggling to find balance in your life, if you're struggling to be able to put the charts down, get yourselves 2 phones. All right. Yeah, remember last time I was live, guys, the stream got cut in the middle of the closet. And I don't even know how that happened, to be honest with you. I don't know how that stream got cut in the middle of the closet. That was a weird thing, right? You guys remember that? Okay, so Bitcoin, let's get right to the juicy price action. Bitcoin right now is breaking out of this massive, 8-month range that we've been trading now forever. And we are pumping up. Now, it's kind of similar to what things were like on Thursday, but there's 2 things I really want to point out right now. Thing number 1 is on the daily time frame, we are seeing the money flow continue to get higher, but we do need to be aware that still from December 2023, money flow is still lower. So that's not necessarily a bearish thing. It's just something that we need to keep on our radar. If we go to the weekly time frame, we can see that there is still more room for the upside here, but this is very important, I would say. The money flow on the weekly time frame right now, guys, is higher than it was in February. This is very important because if you remember, the biggest danger that we had here, potentially taking the all-time highs, was weekly bearish divergences. The fact that the money flow now is higher on the weekly than it was back here in February, in my opinion, is bullish. And looking at this here, it looks like there is more room to the upside. It would not surprise me if we see the momentum come higher than $94,000. I'm just saying, if the money flow was getting lower here, I would say this looks a little concerning. But because the money flow is getting higher and money flow is king, I would say, man, there's still a chance that we see Bitcoin not print the bear div here and we continue to the upside Q1, Q2 of 2025 because we're staying alive. And of course, oh crap, I'm not even showing the dang screen. Ah, crap. Well, dang it, guys. Would you, look, it's been a while since I streamed here. We're talking about this weekly time frame, all right? Weekly time frame right now, very interesting. Money flow getting higher than it was back here in February 2024. This is the thing that's making me think, man, we could see some pretty nice continuation here. We could see some pretty nice continuation. Now, again, this is very interesting because, of course, it's happening with the election of Trump. And, Jason Casper and Donald Trump did work together in order to basically pump the Bitcoin price, right? We did it together.
Well, folks, we won the election, but most importantly, we pumped the price to a new all-time high. Jason Casper and I made it happen, and we're going straight to 100K, baby. Make sure to like and subscribe.
And so, as Trump says, Trump says we're going straight to 100K. All right. Now, I believe it. I wouldn't be surprised if we get the Donald Trump up to 100K. All right. Could be very interesting. Now, let's talk about key levels that we have to the upside right now before we talk about pullbacks and what are my targets. First of all, I want to be completely transparent here. All right. Are we going to dump or are we going to pump? The truth is, guys, it depends. It depends. Anything is possible in trading. The most important thing is that no matter what, you have a plan. You don't want to be that person that's holding Bitcoin right now wondering, should I sell? Should I buy? I mean, these are the times, I'm not going to lie to y'all, where I'm getting the text messages from people I went to high school with saying, Jason, what do you think? Should I buy Bitcoin? I literally had 2 people ask if I should buy Bitcoin now. All right. I told them it depends. All right. Make sure you get your dang male diapers, because they're different than female diapers, your adult diapers out. Because you need to have a plan, all right? My plan is I'm going to sit here at the chart all day. I'm not going to go to the bathroom because I have these adult diapers to take care of business. But if you don't have those adult diapers, you might find yourself in a little bit of trouble, okay? That's the most important thing right now. Now, personally, my plan, and I've been very honest and transparent about this for a long time, I have sold 20% of my spot Bitcoin this morning. I sold spot Bitcoin this morning, 20% of it, okay? I'm going to be honest with you guys. The reason why I sold 20% of my spot Bitcoin is because ever since 2022, I had a plan to sell Bitcoin when it reached $80,000. Now, let's say my average price, because I aggressively and honestly kind of stupidly, like I put hundreds of thousands of dollars into Bitcoin below 20K. All right. So on that investment, let's say my average entry is around 19K. All right. Right now, I'm up 300% on Bitcoin. 300%. And so if you've been in Bitcoin from those lows, I'm not telling anybody what to do. My plan from the time Bitcoin was 2022, early 2023, was I'm going to sell 20% at 60K, 20% at 80K, 20% at 99,500 to front run 100K. All right. Now, the way I look at it is this. We've already seen a move right now on Bitcoin over 400%, about 450%. Do I think we can pump up more? Absolutely. Do I think we're going to come higher than 125K? Doubtful, honestly, doubtful. So when I think of it like this, guys, we have only another potentially 50% more to go here on Bitcoin. And I know the euphoria is powerful. All right, it's powerful because we're on the treadmill. You know, we got the trend bologna sandwiches and we're curling in the squat rack. But I want you, if anyone's like new to the crypto space, I want you to just take a look at this chart and think to yourself, unless you're one of the people, and hey, God bless you if you are, that says 200K, 250K, that's great. My philosophy in life is, you know, expect the worst, hope for the best. But you got to think to yourself, you know, from 20K, we're up, you know, 350%. And there's really not that much more to go, right? So if you've been in for a while, like sometimes taking profits, this is why we're here in the first place. We're here to take profit. We're here to make money, right? So I don't want to be, I'm not bearish. You know, you guys got to hear me out. I'm somebody who's been in these markets for a long time, who understands that you got to buy low and sell high, okay? You got to buy low and sell high if you want to make money. You can't hold on to a pipe dream of Bitcoin unless you're like a super long-term investor. You're like, man, I bought Bitcoin in 2012 and I'm not selling until 2050. If that's your plan, God bless you. But if you don't have a plan, you need to sit down, you need to think of a plan, you need to think of a way you're going to get out of this market in profit. Because I know so many people who bought Bitcoin in these times and then they held and some of them sold in these times. And now, you know, I've got people again, Jason, should I buy now? You know, honestly, if someone asks me that, I say no. I say no. I know you got a lot of crypto people out here right now, and this is not what people want to hear right now, honestly. You got a lot of crypto people out there saying, you know, buy now, free money, easy money. And it very well may be. Because we very well may pump up like crazy to $120,000. We very well may. But if you take a few steps back and you think to yourself, man, I've got some capital that I could invest, wouldn't you rather wait for some kind of catastrophic move to the downside so you can say, at least I'm not buying the top? I'm not saying the top is in. I'm not saying the top is in, okay? I just got to say this because I see so many people, so many people lose money. I see more people lose money than make money in these crypto markets. And so it would be irresponsible of me not to say a little word of caution, because I know so many people right now, for the first time, are thinking about buying Bitcoin. It's crazy, but it is what it is. Okay, so let's talk about levels to the upside right now. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take our Fibonacci trend-based fib extension. And I'm going to do something crazy here. All right, I'm going to take it from the low that we made back here for the vid. I'm going to pull it up to the all-time high we made last time. We're going to pull it down to here. And so our 1-to-1 fib extension, which we just hit, this macro 1-to-1 fib extension is the $80,000 level. Then the next fib extension here is the 1.272, right below $100,000. Then we got the 1.618, right about $120,000. So if we're going to continue up here, and basically we're taking this from the dump of the vid, I mean, you could even take it back to the 2018 dump. It's pretty much the same thing, guys. It's literally pretty much the same thing, right? We'll take it back down to the bear market low of 2018. But our next targets to the upside based on this macro fib extension is going to be, number one, right around $99,400-ish, which in my opinion, that could be a front run of 100K. Everyone's waiting for 100K. Maybe we don't quite hit it. And then, of course, we have $120,000 at the 1.618 Fibonacci extension level from the all-time low, not the all-time low, the low of the 2018 bear market to the all-time high of the 2021 bull market, and then of course to the low of the 2022 bear market. And that is going to be where we look for those next big pushes to the upside on these high time frames. All right, so that would be something like this, where the price continues up a little bit, and then we enter into a bear market, potentially coming back down to maybe, who knows, you know, the $30,000 level before eventually coming up higher, right? This is how these bear bull cycles work. This is how they work, right? And we're coming up to Q3 of 2025, where basically, historically speaking, if we're going to go based on the halving, that's where the top is probably going to come in, right? So if you're selling Bitcoin in March, April, maybe the fall of 2025, around that area, and you were buying down in these times where the price was lower, you're doing the right thing, in my opinion, okay? Now, everyone has different opinions on Bitcoin and what to do and all this and that, but in my opinion, what do I know? I'm just the guy out here on the internet with a plunger on the face, man. Licking the plunger. It tastes good too. And I only used it twice. In my life. Some people get new plungers. I have used it twice. Okay, Bitcoin getting a little bit of a move to the downside right now. All right, a little bit of a move to the downside. And I do have to say, I took a short here based purely on just feeling like the price was going to come down a little bit. I'll be honest with you. I shorted this. I saw this little candle, this little move down, and I thought, man, this feels like we could get a little bit of a dip. You know, when you're feeling like a dip, you got to go ahead and slip into that short trade. Now, I've already taken a profit on the short trade, all right, guys? I've already realized $800 on it. So it's a no-risk trade for me right now. So let's discuss, if Bitcoin does get a little bit of a pullback here, I'm still bullish. Where would I be looking for the next bounce to come in? Well, we're going to start on our 4-hour time frame, because this is where we're going to get the context for everything. Now, keep in mind, guys, this weekend we pumped like crazy, which means the CME futures chart has left behind a gap. What is a CME gap? It's where the future market, the normal market, like normal people, you know, like adults, not like us, okay, adults. They trade, they go to work, they're investors. They trade Monday through Friday, and then they go home because they have this thing called a life. I know, I haven't heard about that either, being a crypto trader myself, but apparently, like, rich investors who trade the normal markets have this thing called a life, and like families and stuff, and they do, I know this is so great, they do things that aren't trading. I know, I couldn't believe it either, but it's true. And what happens is they actually go home over the weekend and they close their market, which means the market doesn't trade over the weekend. But us, you know, us degens over here, we're trading all weekend, okay? And so we're still trading. We're pumping the Bitcoin price because, hey, man, Trump's in office. You know what I'm saying? Trump's here. He's ready to pump this thing to a new all-time high. You know what I'm saying?
Well, folks, we won the election, but most importantly, we pumped the price to a new all-time high. Jason Casper and I made it happen, and we're going straight to 100K, baby. Make sure to like and subscribe.
You know what I'm saying? So they're still trading, and then when the market opens on Monday, it opens way up here because of us. It leaves behind this big gap, all right? So a lot of times what happens is these gaps do start to fill, and when they fill, it can act as an area of support and resistance. So right now, we can see, just based on looking at this chart, that we do have an area of support that will be coming in around that $77,000 level, because 77K is where that gap will be filled. All right, so remember that $77,000 level is coming in right around here. Boop. All right, that's the noise it makes when the price hits the level. It just goes boop. A lot of people don't realize that, but this is a very technical thing. Okay, so we've got that level there. We've got that little bit of consolidation, and keep in mind that the weekend lows are also right here as well. And so $75K to $77,000, this is actually going to be the first major zone where if we get a pullback, we can look for a bounce. Why is this a major zone? Well, because a lot of times, not only do the gaps fill, but the weekend liquidity gets taken, right? A weekend low oftentimes gets taken out just to stop out all those people, and then we reverse the price. So if we're going to get a little bit of a healthy pullback on this move to the upside, the first place we need to be aware of for Bitcoin, looking for that bounce, is going to be around the $75,000 to $77,000 zone, where not only do we have the CME gap that will fill, but also this little range we traded in here. We've got the high volume node coming in right there. Plus we have the weekend liquidity down at $75,000. Now, in addition to this, let's just say for example's sake, we do put in a little bit of a pivot high right here. We have the Fibonacci golden pocket and the 786 coming in right here. Now the 618 Fibonacci level, a lot of us know her. In fact, most of us are familiar with her. The 618 to Fib, right? Our high school crush. We had a huge crush on this girl. We thought, hey, you know, she likes me. I like her. She laughs at my jokes. You know, maybe we could go steady. When we ask her out, what does she do? She rejects us. Why? Well, we're in the friend zone. We're too nerdy for her. She likes bad guys, the kind that won't take care of her, the kind that treat her like garbage. She won't like good guys until she's in her 30s, and all the bad guys from high school have peaked, and now they're all on meth, and they live in the street with no teeth. But you are now a successful investor, a successful Bitcoin trader. Of course, you know, you trade over the weekend because you're a complete degen. So here's the thing. Now that she's in her 30s, all the good guys have peaked. They've got the beer bellies, the no teeth, they're on meth, fentanyl, and all that. You're out here working hard, doing good for yourself. Now, she might just be there for you on support when you need love in your life, and also so does she. And maybe you get a bounce. Okay, so this is the first place that you can look for that bounce coming in at the Fibonacci 618 level, around $75,000 to $77,000. Now, this is place number one I'd be interested in. Let's say we get a little bit more of a pullback here. Let's say you're not even interested in her anymore because she wasn't interested in you in high school, and now, I mean, you're not trying to date a girl like that. So, you know, maybe you come down here, you say, is there any chance, you know, we had a thing in high school, but it doesn't quite, no, there's just no chemistry there now, all right? You're just at a different place in life. Then what do we need to be aware of? Then, guys, we need to be aware of the $70,000 level. $70,000 right now is going to be super, super key. Now, I know a lot of people don't want, myself included, Bitcoin to pull back to 70,000 because everyone wants higher. That's all we want. Up only, baby, up only. Let me see a blue candle. Come on, Donald Trump is the president now, allegedly, apparently. And now we got our orange candles here, right? We got to change blue to orange because of Trump, right? We got the Trump up only candles. But here's the thing. Let's say we get a bit of a pullback more than we want, right? Why do we need to be aware of 70,000? Because it's the value area high of this range, right? So if this is going to be a proper breakout and retest, the $70,000 to, I would say, the $73,000 level is going to be insane support. Very, very important support right around this zone here, all right? So if you're on the sidelines right now and you're waiting and you're looking, you're sniffing it out, got the nose out, got the plunger out, all right? You woke up this morning feeling the FOMO. Look, I'm not telling anybody what to do, but if I was here and I was in no long trades right now, I would either sit out, look for, you know, scalp, you know, you could look for scalps, but if I was looking for a swing trade right now, it would have to be coming back down to this major area for the retest, because the breakout and then the retest, that oftentimes is the trade. Right? That's the big trade, because what this is doing is this is showing that the market is telling us that indeed what used to be resistance for half a year, like think about, let's clean up some of the mess here, okay? What used to be resistance since March 2024 is now going to be support. What an amazing support resistance flip that we have here. Right? What are some other great examples of the support resistance flips that we had here in this bull market? It was this. Remember this, guys, where the resistance, $25,000. Then we flip it into support. That was the big move that took us all the way up to this area. Right? We always see Bitcoin respecting these major support resistance flips. Like, for example, in this area right here, right? This was support, it was support, then we flipped into resistance in the bear market, then it was resistance even in the bull market, right? We see Bitcoin, what used to be support is now resistance in the bear market. Well, now what used to be resistance in the bull market, if we can get a move down there, that would be epic support, because we're just basically going on the key levels. All right, another legendary trade that we took in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, a trade I told everybody I was taking. All right, I might even still be actually in this trade here that I've just been compounding along the way up. But this was a major support resistance flip. It was resistance at the 618 in January. We came down here on August 5th. We get a little bounce from that level. And because it was a major resistance, now the market is showing us indeed what used to be resistance is now support. And shout out to the Casper crew, all right? Shout out to the Casper crew, because this trade right here, this long trade right here, these are setups that I gave and told people I was taking in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. And by the way, if you want to join the best trading community in the world, you go to jasoncaspertrading.com, click the link to join the dang VIP Discord. Also, guys, if you want to trade on BLOFIN, no KYC, over here on BLOFIN, there is a deal going on right now, 10% cash back, meaning whatever you deposit into your futures account, it will give you 10% cash back on that, plus a $1,000 future bonus, plus a chance to win maybe even a dang Tesla Model 3. All right. Now, I don't know about you, but I have no desire ever in my life to own a Tesla or drive a Tesla. But if maybe you do, and honestly, if I just got a free Tesla, I'd just say, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take a Tesla. I'll take a Tesla. All right. Shout out to Nikola Tesla. Shout out to Elon Muskrat and all these people out there with their new cars and their SpaceXs, shooting out rockets, bringing them back down. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my Donald Trump candles back to my blue candles because I just love the color blue. Orange makes me a little nervous. You know, red is very harsh on the central nervous system. It can get you a little bit revved up. All right, that must be why I'm so revved up right now. Must be the orange candles. Must be the orange candles. All right. Also, guys, MEXC is also the other exchange I trade on. MEXC right now is the best deal on fees because MEXC, you can get 0% spot fees, literally 0% spot fees. So you can go in and out of Bitcoin and Tether paying no fees. All right, so if you're exchanging Bitcoin into Tether on MEXC, you pay 0% spot fees for that. Plus, derivative futures, you are basically paying zero fees, 0.01% market order, 0% limit order. I personally am a huge fan of good old MEXC. All right. And so, yeah, links in the pinned comment and description. Also, what else do we have to talk about? Antarctic Exchange. If you're familiar with Antarctic Exchange and you want to join the beta test, there's also a link to do that in the description of this video. Antarctic Exchange, guys, is the exchange that we are going to be launching next year. It's going to completely change the name of the game for trading because it's an exchange made by traders for traders. If you trade on the exchange, you share in the profits of the exchange. If you're trading on the exchange, you get paid part of the fees because you are a partial owner of the exchange. So it's a huge, huge deal. It's a decentralized exchange, which means self-custody of your assets. You're not trusting any third party with your assets. You connect your own wallet to the exchange. And it's basically functioning like a centralized exchange, where it's derivative futures trading. You can trade leverage up to, I think, 200x leverage. You can have multiple positions open at the same time for the same pair. So you could be in like 6 Bitcoin longs and 3 Bitcoin shorts all at the same time on one exchange. You can use your unrealized profits for margin. So if you're up on a trade, you don't want to take profit, but you want to open another trade, you could borrow from your unrealized profit to open another trade. And if you sign up to the beta testing, you will get tokens, exchange tokens, in advance, which will appreciate in value after the exchange launches. So you get a chance to be at the ground level right now, investing in this exchange, which, like I said, is going to change the name of the game. This is not a rug pull. Everything's fully transparent on the blockchain. Only 8% of the exchange tokens will be held by the exchange owners. The rest will be held by the users, which is why right now you have an opportunity to get in on this exchange. All right, this is not this is something that we are doing to fix all the issues that we have had to deal with the derivative exchanges, with KYC, with rug pulls, and with shady exchange activity. Right, it's going to be a game changer, guys. So if you want to test it out, TestNet, fake money for right now, link in the description of the video. And then just by participating in the test, you will actually start to own equity in the exchange itself. All right, so it's a pretty sweet thing. It's a pretty sweet thing if you know what I mean. All right, a pretty sweet thing if you know what I mean. All right. So Bitcoin, baby. Bitcoin pumping. Let's see if we can't get some likes up in here, guys, because we have almost 2,000 people watching, but only 700 likes, which in my opinion is well, it does hurt the self-esteem a little bit. All right. Is there a giveaway this stream? Well, we've been streaming for half an hour. We didn't get 1,000 likes. So let's go ahead and set a timer. All right. If we can get 1,000 likes in the next, let's say we'll give it 3 minutes. All right, everyone just has to like the stream in 3 minutes. It'll be so easy. Then yeah, we'll do a giveaway. All right, we'll do a giveaway. Everybody, a like the dang video. All right. Shout out to everybody in the chat. What alts am I holding right now? Just the standard Ethereum, Solano, Chainlink, Matic, AVAX, Pepe, SHIB, Dogecoin. I hold Polkadot. ICP, I do hold some. Monero, Pirate Chain. A few others. I think, I don't know. I haven't really sold any of my altcoins yet, guys. Just because I feel like we're going to get the alt season coming in. All right, we're so close, guys. We need less than 100 likes. Let's do it. 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 Shout out to Andre. All right, shout out to our super chat. Do you mind checking out Myro? All right, we'll check out Myro. Myro. Man, look at this. This is nuts for Bitcoin, guys. This is nuts. Can you guys believe this? This is crazy. All right, Myro USDT on MEXC. We'll check it out. So, guys, this was our plan. All right, this was our trading plan. So, I mean, I don't know what to say, right? I gave the setup. When did I give this setup? I don't remember when. But we were looking at this as a bump and run pattern breakout. We were looking at coming down into the golden pocket 786 for a bounce, which is currently where we're bouncing from. And I do have to say, you know, we have a pretty nice trigger wave forming right here. So I have to say my thoughts on Myro are still the same as they were whenever I drew this. All right, we've got ourselves a nice bump and run. We got ourselves this descending triangle, which we had this nice little, in my opinion, a bullish looking deviation, a change in market structure. Now we got our retest with the trigger wave printing. We had really nice bullish divergences, money flow and momentum at this low. In my opinion, this Myro chart looks great. All right, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Okay, just the guy on YouTube with a chicken hat. You know, this is why this is not financial advice, guys. All right, I don't claim to be anything special here. I'm just a guy on YouTube with a chicken hat. All right, and sometimes when I'm not feeling like a chicken, I'm feeling like a dang a pirate, me mateys. All right, we are pirates now, me mateys, and we're watching Myro. Yeah, I'd say it looks pretty dang bullish. All right, I'd say it looks pretty dang bullish. All right. Shout out to Alex, who says, Jason, I just longed H-bar, 52-cent target for it. Let's check it out, H-bar. Shout out to Alex, long an H-bar. It looks like we did get 1,000 likes, guys. So congratulations, 1,000 likes. And the timer's going off. All right, so we got 1,000 likes. We will do our giveaway. Not now, but at some point during this stream, we will, in fact, do our giveaway. All right. Yeah, let's take a look at H-bar. All right, so H-bar, we were basically saying we got the move down to the bottom of the range, and then we were looking for a move back to the top of the range where we look for a pullback and then look for a long. In my opinion, this is still a valid trading idea because that would give us the nice inverted head and shoulders pattern where we look to long the right shoulder. That would be really, really nice. I think this was one idea that we had for this. We were also looking at this saying, in general, it looks pretty bullish. It looks pretty bullish, having already made a bottom here. But actually, maybe, you know, was this, I forget when I drew this picture here. I forget when I drew this picture. But in general, I would say this still. It looks to me, what has just happened here within the last few days, actually. When did we come and hit this value area low of the range? Sunday? Okay, that was a few weeks ago. Okay, yeah, it was a few weeks ago. Yeah, so the idea is still valid here, guys. We're at the low of the range. Obviously, we could get a bounce from here. We got some pretty nice bull divs. But coming back down for a retest would be the next place I would look, right? Where we basically just stay in this range a little bit longer. We don't front run the breakout. We wait to come back down and test historic support after getting our bounce with our bull divs. And then we could look for a move up to around 12 cents. But you just longed H-bar now. and you're looking for a 52-cent target, and wait a second, you longed it now, and we're at 5 cents. You're looking at a 52-cent target? Well, I hope you're not leveraged long. Hope you just meant to buy, but that's, what are we talking about there? That's a 52-cent target, huh? Like 800%. I mean, you know, to me that's a pretty good plan. I mean, I'm not saying we're gonna hit 52 cents, but all things considered here, like if you're on a spot play, right, just a spot play in general, like this, I think the highs is not too out of the question. I think it's not too out of the question here, which in and of itself is over a 4-to-1 risk-reward ratio. Even if you were to buy right now, if you're really shooting for a 52-cent target, I mean, the risk to reward is pretty amazing. We're talking like, if you consider just the current low that we made here, it's like a 30x. You know, you're risking 1 to make 30, so you're risking 100 to make 3000. You're risking 1,000 to make 30,000. So, yeah, I mean, do we have a technical reason to look for that level? I'm not quite sure, to be honest with you. I'm sure there might be, but yeah, in general, that's a good risk to reward. But all things considered, it does look like a very nice bottom here. This low on Market Cipher B looks absolutely juicy for the following reasons. As we're coming into support, which is the value area low of the range, we are getting the money flow higher over time. We are getting the momentum waves higher over time. BitBoy butt cheeks, Ben Armstrong, Big Ben, green dots right here. We've got the big old green dot here, the big old green dot here, as the money flow is getting higher. That to me looks pretty dang bullish. And so if you longed now, low leverage and or spot, you know, I think that's a pretty good play. The only thing I would wait for if I was like looking for a nice juicy entry would have to be this kind of thing here, right? The inverted head and shoulders pattern, and then the big breakout, which could give us a better risk to reward than you know, putting under here. But if you're buying spot, risk to reward kind of becomes not as important because it's kind of a different thing, holding an actual asset versus just trading based on the future price of the asset, right? It is a different thing. There's no risk of liquidation on spot. So, you know, let's say eventually H-bar pumps and it takes us 20 years. Well, you never actually lost your money unless you sell, right? So, shout out to Fam OG who says, hang on, we got to fix that light. There we go. Hey, Jason, think Dogecoin will be back. We'll test 22 cents before a continued rally. Let's check out Dogecoin, all right? Let's check out Dogecoin. All right, Dogecoin. This is what we were looking at before. And wow, looks pretty dang good, all right? Basically, we were saying we're looking for the retest around the golden pocket to the POC of the range. And then we're looking for a move up to the value area high of the range in the golden pocket. And that's pretty much exactly what happened, all right? That's why you guys got to like the dang stream. That's why you guys got to subscribe to the dang channel. Because, look, we give these technical levels in advance, y'all, all right? Do I think Doge can retest 22 cents? Let's remove everything right now. Let's remove everything right now. 22 cents? Yeah, I think we could retest 22 cents. If Bitcoin's going to retest its levels, yeah, we could expect those to retest 22 cents. It's a beautiful support resistance flip. Here's the thing. Do I think it could? Obviously, the answer is yes, it could. Because anything's possible. But we cannot say it's guaranteed to, right? We can only say if it does, it gives us a good opportunity, right? If it does, that gives us a really good opportunity to long the retest of this breakout. Let's go to our daily market cipher. Honestly, it looks very bullish. Money flow coming up. This is like a continued bullish market structure change here. Let's take a look at the global volume of Dogecoin right here. Bam. All right, so we're breaking out of the value area high. So yeah, right now, the obvious support resistance flip is going to have to be the, I'd say 22 to 23 cents zone, right? Because it's a high volume node from this area back here. It's a high volume node. It's the value area high of the range, and it's a support resistance flip. And in addition to this, let's say we get a little bit of a pullback from here. It's also the Fibonacci golden pocket right around that zone. The local Fibonacci golden pocket from the last little swing low there. So it's possible. It's absolutely possible. The next place I would be looking for Doge to actually get a pullback from would have to be these highs right here. Let's go ahead and put on our magnet. All right, 35 cent, a little bit of a pullback. Let's go ahead and put on our fibs. We'll pull fib from high to low. Ew, man, I don't know. I mean, we might just actually, maybe we would, I don't know. I don't know. If we take 35 cents out and just get a liquidity grab, then, in my opinion, that would make the 22 cent look really nice. Just get a little bit of a retest here and then pump up to this area. That would be really nice. And if that happens, right, and we do get that move up there, then yeah, the Fibonacci golden pocket would literally be exactly at 22 cents. So it's like perfect confluence for that to happen. A little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of this, and then maybe we finally see Doge hit $1. Can you imagine that? Doge hitting $1? Everyone who bought 67, 70 cents, everyone who bought Doge here is going to be in profit. But most of the people are not going to sell. Most are going to hold, expecting higher, hoping for higher, and then we will come back down again. But yeah, Doge looking pretty nice here. Yeah, I think the 22%, 22 cent, I should say, pullback looks pretty nice. All right, so shout out to Alex. He says, I longed H bar at 5 cents, but I want to thank you for not ignoring and wish you a happy bull run. Oh, so what did I think you said? Okay, yeah, I mean, 52 cent target. I think it could happen. Like, I don't see why it couldn't happen, but I don't have a technical reason to say that we're definitely going to go up there. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a technical reason. Shout out to Joe Potter in the chat. Shout out to Michael Jason. Is Dogecoin related to Plymouth coin and a Ram coin? Dogecoin, yes. It's related to Ram coin. In fact, I think Ram coin used to be called Dogecoin, but they changed it. Now it's just called Ram coin. And you can't go wrong with a Ram. You can't go wrong with a Ram. That's a good truck. All right, PP coin, I see it going 3x in the next 2 weeks. Let's take a look at Pepe. Let's take a look at Pepe coin. All right, what's going on with Bitcoin, actually? We're just hanging, chilling. So here's the deal with Bitcoin right now. We are coming up to the 786. Let's check out order flow quickly on Bitcoin to see if there's anything concerning here. Nah, there's nothing concerning here. There's nothing concerning here. In fact, I'd say this looks kind of bullish right now. This looks kind of bullish. I fully expect this short trade to get stopped out, which will basically stop me out at a break even. Will basically stop me out at a break even. All right, but let's see. Let's wait and see what happens. All right, let's wait and see what happens. Man, oh man, Bitcoin pumping, baby. Let me sniff the sandals. Man, both of these long trades, guys, given in advance in the Casper crew. So don't sleep on the Casper crew if you're looking for the best trading community in the world. It's myself, Boyan, White Phoenix, K-Pax, and Thor, all posting our analysis for the market opens, doing multiple live streams every single day. Giving you the levels and the setups for Bitcoin, altcoins, futures, Forex, stocks. All right, it's legit. JasonCasperTrading.com if you want to join the best trading community in the world. And if not, well, then don't. Then don't. All right, what were we going to take a look at here? Yeah, shout out to Alex who says don't FOMO in. All right, shout out to Eagle. Can you please check Caspa? It's like Cardano in the last cycle. Can you check the 4-hour time frame on CAS? Yeah, we'll check it out on CAS. All right. So if you guys have been following this channel for a long time, you know that I was personally hoping for a little bit lower on CAS before the bounce. we were looking at this basically. We were looking to take out these lows down here before the bounce. I was really hoping to do something like this to take out all these lows and then get a bounce. Of course, we kind of front ran that a little bit, made another higher low. So that being said, here's what I would be interested in right now in CAS. I would be right now interested in a back test. All right, a back test of the Fibonacci golden pocket, something like this coming down and then getting another move to the upside. Because in my opinion, this right here is a bullish divergence on the daily time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, it's a very nice looking bullish divergence plus the trigger wave. Now we have a change of market structure, right? So when you have a bull div at the bottom plus a change of market structure, I mean, it looks absolutely beautiful, to be honest with you. Money flow, momentum. Then you look for the back test, right? You've got your sign of strength. We're at value area high of the range. Hopefully we're gifted with a pullback, right? I could never long here unless I was like a scalp in it, very low time frame. I would have to wait for a pullback to retest the support resistance flip at around 12 cents. At around 12 cents. And that's where I would look for my next buy on CAS. When I say buy, I really just mean like a long opportunity, because I don't plan to buy CAS. I honestly don't even plan to long CAS. I'll be honest with you. I have no plans to do it. I have nothing against the asset. It's just, you know, it's just not part of my investment plan right now. You know what I'm saying? Primarily, I'm in Bitcoin. I know that's crazy for a lot of people, but primarily, I'm in Bitcoin. And that's my main thing. My Bitcoin holdings is much bigger than my altcoin holdings as far as, you know, dollar amount. And a lot of these coins I just don't really care about. Not because I don't think there is opportunity in them. It's just, you know, I'm just doing kind of like what I'm comfortable doing, what's working for me. So, but yeah, it looks pretty good. I'd say if we get that pullback, it looks really nice right now. Let's zoom in. Let's go to the, I know you said look at the 4-hour, but let's look at the 1-hour real quick. The 1-hour pretty much looks the same here. So there's two ways to look at this. All right, we got ourselves a bull flag. You could even say to yourself, based on the 1-hour time frame, all right, we've got this consolidation here. What would be a really nice entry right now on CAS would be this. All right, we've got some liquidity down here at around 14 cents with the POC just below. So let's say we get a, whoa! That's where I would be looking, honestly. If I was like day trading this thing, I would be looking for a loss of this, a bounce from the POC, and then once we reclaim this green line at 14 cents, this is on ByBit, by the way, this is the ByBit chart, I would be looking for something like this, given a really nice risk to reward ratio. So I would only enter if I saw the bounce and then the reclaim of 14 cents. That's the way I would deal with this. I wouldn't just try and catch a falling knife. I would want to wait and see that this level is holding. Because here's the thing. If this level doesn't hold, then we have our bigger term, higher term time frame set up below. Right? So in order for me, if I was trading this, I would need to watch and see something actually happen here. I wouldn't try and long the exact bottom. I would say, okay, I know there's a potential that this consolidation, everyone thinks is a bull flag. Everyone's probably going to long the breakout of it. So maybe we get a fake out and then we come back in and then we wreck everybody. And that's where I would be looking for my long if I see the bounce from this level and the reclaim of 14 cents. That would be the criteria for me to get into this position here. Right? I would love to see a fake out of this triangle. Everybody looking at the triangle on Caspa, bull flag, right? We get the fake out. Big pump, one big candle, you know, and then all of a sudden, a little bit of, wow, and then boom, get the bounce, you know, the reclaim of this, then I would say, let's go, baby. But other than that, I would be waiting for a move down to around the 12-cent zone, because that's where I think things could get interesting. All right, that's where I think things get interesting. All right, major shout out right now to Colossum Grupp, who says, Dual Game GPT. Thank you for your time, Jason. All right, let's take a look at Dual Game. Here we go. Oh man, this is one of those, huh? Look, I don't know a dang thing about this, all right? The only thing I can say about dual game GPT is this. All right. We have a bullish div on the daily money flow and momentum. So if this was Bitcoin right now, I'd say it looks bullish. All right. Again, I don't know anything about this asset at all, guys. Like, I literally know nothing about this. I don't know what it is. So take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. I'm only analyzing a chart. All right. If this was Bitcoin, if this was like some kind of coin I was familiar with, I would say this looks extremely bullish. Extremely bullish. And then I would say to myself, you know what? Look at this. If we're gonna just say, let's say we buy this thing, all right? Let's say we buy this thing, right? The risk to reward on this so far is pretty good, right? Even if, let's say, you know, we come all the way back down to our low, and then we pump up to the high, you know, we're risking 1 to make 17. 1,000 to make 17 grand, right? Risking 1,000 to make 17 grand. We're risking 100 to make 1,700. You know, it's a pretty good risk reward. I don't know much about it. I don't know about gaming tokens. I'm not a gamer. I don't play video games. I mean, I play video games, but old video games. I play Super Mario 64 sometimes with the kids, you know. I play Super Mario Brothers 3 for the NES, you know. Sometimes I even play Super Mario Brothers, the original, for the NES. Even though I prefer Super Mario Brothers 3 for the NES, alright? But all these new games and AI games and meta games, yeah, I don't play them, so I don't know. I don't know what this is, but thank you so much for your super chat. I really appreciate it. Shout out to Ryan V with the super chat. Take a look at Not Gonna Lie. First weekly uptrend since launching. Alright, we'll check out NGL. NGL. Alright, so I don't know when I drew this stuff, but this box was our area of interest. And we seem to be holding the box the area of interest. You say we broke the trend line. So I guess you're talking about this trend line here. This is on log. Let me take it off log. Look, I don't necessarily like... okay, so we did have a bull div on the daily at this low here. This wick is such a scam wick. It's such a scam wick. I mean, you got to be careful. This thing has low liquidity. Man, I would be careful with this thing. I don't even know if MEXC would be able to fill your dang orders on this, to be honest. You know, you got to be careful with these coins sometimes. Like, you know, a lot of times people say the exchange is a scam exchange, but I mean, if there's no liquidity for a coin, like, there's no liquidity for a coin. Right? Scam wicks like this, that's crazy, right? So, I don't really know what to say about it. I would be cautious getting into this thing. It does look bullish on Market Cipher, I'm not going to lie. Like, it does look bullish on Market Cipher. We had a bull div here, trigger waves here, holding support. You know, I mean, look, yeah, I would have to look at this thing as a pure gamble. If I was getting into this, I would have to look at it as a pure gamble, and I'd have to say to myself, it's not even worth it for me to gamble on, because even, let's say we come back to where it listed, start to list at, it's only a 7-to-1 risk-reward ratio. I mean, it's only 300% gains. To me, that's not worth a gamble. Like, I gamble on stuff where I say, look, I either lose $1,000 or I make like 1,000%. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm not feeling it, man. All right, I'm not feeling it. Shout out to Bert Benson. Please, could you give your opinion on PP coin? Yeah, for sure. We'll check out PP coin. All right, Pepe, baby. Okay, so Pepe coin, we were looking at this. Oh my goodness, guys. This is why you got to subscribe to the dang channel. Would you look at this? All right, what did we say? We said we got a triangle. Let's fake out the triangle. This is what we were looking for on CAS, right? This is the same kind of setup. You gotta learn how to view these things as like, what would wreck the most people and give me the best setup? Casper, we're looking for a fake out of the triangle to the downside and then a bounce. In this instance, we had so much confluence here at the point of control of the range, at the Fibonacci golden pocket in the 786, and so that's where we got our bounce from on Pepe coin. So I hope if you're into Pepe, you were here during the other live stream. Probably not, because you know we do like a live stream every day that lasts for 3 hours, and we don't even do Pepe every day. So, but anyway, this is the kind of thing we're looking at, and now we're getting a big bounce. a big break. We're finally coming to these highs, and I'll be honest with you, I would not be surprised if we see Pepe continue to the upside here. We're at the golden pocket resistance, 786, so we're coming to our target. I would say this, right now, to get in a long on Pepe, we would need a pullback from this box. We would need a pullback from this box. And, then where would we look to get in? Let's pull our volume to the present day. All right, so here's the deal. I would honestly look to get in Pepe coin if we hang out in this box a little bit, take some liquidity, get a rejection from around the high volume node 786, and then come back down to retest the 382 confluence of the value area high. That's what I would look at next. All right, we already had our nice bottom, we had our change of market structure, we had our retest, and we have our bounce. So now the uptrend is confirmed, right? The local uptrend is confirmed on the daily, and in a very strong uptrend, you look for the 382. That's where all the cool kids bounce from. All the jocks, the cheerleaders, the cool kids with friends. You know, they don't have to sit by themselves in the lunchroom. You know, they don't have to just sit in a bathroom stall by themselves at lunch because they have no friends. Sorry, guys. Dealing with a little past trauma. Okay? Yeah, all the cool kids that have friends, you know, the popular kids, you know, the ones with the expensive sneakers, because you can only afford the Walmart ones. They all long from the 382 in a very strong uptrend. Okay? That's what happens. All right, major shout out to... Oh, it was the wrong, not gonna lie. It's the one on ByBit. Okay, I'm so sorry. Let me redo that again, Ryan V. All right, let's check out NGL again on ByBit. On ByBit. Poof. All right, now this, my friends, is a different story. This is what I like to see. Now this is juicy, all right? Now this looks nice. This is beautiful. So we did break the trend line. All right, we broke the trend line, and we got the retest, basically. We're going to take it off log for a second here. Even if we didn't have a trend line here, guys, this is just the most beautiful thing. Oh, man, this looks good, okay? We've got the money flow, the momentum, the bullish divs, everything we need. And plus, look at this. Would you look at this, guys? Just look at this for a second. Would you look at that? Would you even look at that? Would you even look at this? Now this is what I'm talking about, baby. This is the one I would gamble on, all right? Because look at this, right? Look at this beautiful risk to reward. We're risking 1 to make 30, but we're looking at 2,000% gains on this, right? Looking at 2,000% gains if we come back to that high from where we're at right now. We're looking at 2,500% gains, okay? So that's crazy, right? You know, obviously we're talking like spot buys. So on spot buys, you know, we're looking for some gains on this thing. We could easily start to squeeze. This looks beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I can't buy this on MEXC. I have to buy it on ByBit. Can I even buy this on ByBit right now? I can't because my VPN will glitch out. My VPN will glitch out. All right. My VPN will glitch out, but honestly, I might want to buy some of this on ByBit, man. I'm probably gonna NGL on ByBit. That's something I would even buy. All right, shout out to Sweet Bid McGee, who says, character holding their head in their hand saying, you're my number one. Well, you're my number one. All right, you're my number one. Thank you, Sweet Bid McGee. All right. Thank you so much. All right. All right, guys, give me 1 second, all right? I've got to pee. I'll be right back. I've got to pee. I'll be right back. All right, we will keep on the stream. We'll be looking at some other stuff. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. We are going to do a giveaway later this stream, all right? So stick in there, guys. So stick in there, all right? We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we're back, and I missed a super chat from Sam. I'm so sorry, Sam. Let me check out your super chat here. All right, let's check out the super chat. All right, Sam. Sorry, Sam. Cotty. Daily in 1 hour on Cotty. Yeah, we'll take a quick look. All right, guys, I learned something important today. Today, let me explain what happened today, guys. You know, while we're loading up the Cotty chart here. All right, I had something crazy happen to me. All right, I got a leg press machine, and I liked it a lot. And I've only ever had here we go, Cotty. I've only ever had a home gym for the past 6 years, so the only way I could work out my legs was squats and deadlifts. All right. Well, anyway, I got the leg press machine. I was using it for 2 weeks. I loved it. I could absolutely go to failure and really just, oh man, it was brutal, right? Well, so I took some time off squatting. Well, this morning I squatted for the first time in about 3 weeks, and man, nothing is better than squatting, guys. Right now, just I don't have DOMs yet, but I'm gonna. All right, and my quads, my glutes are gonna be so sore tomorrow. Squatting is the way to go. Can't beat squats, man. Squats, you cannot beat them. You know, and man, I'm tired from those squats too. I have to be honest, like walking on this treadmill right now. Oof, man. All right, let's look at Cotty on the 1 hour. Can't beat squats, man. On the daily and the 1 hour. So the daily, Cotty on the daily. Okay, so what do we have here? First of all, we have the juicy uneven butt cheek pattern on the daily time frame. All right, in fact, we could just go ahead and take this right here, bam, superimpose it onto the chart right here, and we can see a beautiful uneven butt cheek pattern as we come down to make that low. Bullish div. When we make the low, we come up to the high. Now we're making a higher low here. I'd say it looks pretty nice. Let's pull our fib. We're bouncing right from the golden pocket 786 zone. All right. So the daily looks pretty nice, to be honest with you. It looks really, really nice. I'd say, based on this whole thing we see here, a nice, very beautiful low with divs, a change of market structure. Then from the high to the low, we come back down to backtest around that area. You know, it's a little bit lower, but altcoins do that. But now locally, we're bouncing from the golden pocket 786. I say it looks pretty nice. Let's go to the 1 hour. How's the 1 hour looking? The 1 hour, it looks pretty nice. But I would be waiting for a pullback here. That's my honest opinion on this. I would love to see a bit of a pullback. I'd say that we could get a little bit more movement to the upside to around this area, the support resistance flip. You know what I'm saying? Around that support resistance flip. Sorry guys, had to check my something real quick. Yeah, so I'd be looking for a move up to our next resistance, and then I would be interested in a bit of a pullback. It's very difficult for me to want to long something right here. Okay, very, very, very difficult for me because I just can't do it. I just can't. I need to wait for some kind of a pullback. So if we get a pullback, what would I be looking at? Let's try and find some kind of nice support. Like the bottom, everything looks beautiful here. And I guess if you're a higher time frame trader, this is, you know, I just don't like to buy stuff when, you know, it's a 33% stop loss, or at least like where I'm looking for price to not lose, you know. I would rather wait for some kind of a retest. Like, could we get a move back down to test now this area here, the 9.6 cent zone, the high volume node, and the future golden pocket? That to me would be really nice because it would continue with this rounded bottom. the bullish market structure, and would allow us to get a pullback from resistance before the next big push. But the daily looks very nice to me. I'd say based on the daily, I expect higher, but based on the lower time frames, I would like to see a pullback. Doesn't mean we're going to get one, but it's very difficult for me to say I would want to long this right now. You know? Just being honest. I wouldn't want to force a trade here. You know, even if you're bullish on something, sometimes you don't have a trade. Like even if you are bullish, you might not have a trade. All right, Bitcoin getting a little bit of a pump again here. Shout out to Joe Hu, and shout out to Stan Vita, who says, oh, well, thank you so much, Stain, for the super chat. Joe Hu, can we look at Beam? Yeah, let's look at Beam. We'll look at BingX. So that's the real Beam. Well, Beam looks beautiful. Obviously, this idea did not play out from January. We bought BingX in December, live on this stream. If you guys remember that, that was pretty epic. That was pretty epic. When did we buy it? Right at the end of the year, we bought BingX. So that one did pump quite a bit, about 170%. You know, maybe I might even buy a little bit more BingX. So here's the deal with BingX. The daily time frame to me looks very bullish. We have bullish money flow divergences at these lows. And I'd say this is a strong sign. We're making higher highs and higher lows here. It's always so difficult when we're breaking out of resistance what I would want to do, right? Let's check out our 4-hour. I mean, the 4-hour looks really good. It does look really bullish, like we could pump a lot from here. It's so tough, guys. We're literally at resistance right now. Like, we're literally at resistance. So the only way I would say I would buy this is if we could actually hold above the value area low of this upper range, something like this. That's the only way I would do it, because then it gives you a an orientation of like where low and highest. Like right now, objectively, this is high, right? We're buying resistance. If we can come above major resistance, and then we see a back test and we see a bounce from there, that now says, okay, what used to be resistance is now support, and now what used to be high is now low, and so we can look for this. But until that happens, I would be cautious. I'd be a little bit cautious, you know, because we could get another pullback here because we haven't actually broken resistance yet. Things do look bullish on the 4-hour time frame. I'm not gonna lie, but for me, before I look at market Cipher, I gotta look at the chart. And right now, I would just personally just be cautious with it. Doesn't mean we can't pump. I'm just telling you my thoughts on it, right? My own personal style of looking at the market is I would be cautious. If we get a little bit of a pullback here, then, you know, we could look for just like a simple golden packet back test, a golden packet back test, or something. But it's an awkward situation for me because let's say we do buy here. You know, your stop loss would have to go down here, and to me, that's just not worth it. Right? That's not worth it. Or you could be a little bit riskier and say, you know what? I'm going to do this. We're breaking out of the value area high. You know, I'm going to assume if this breakout continues, we're not going to make a lower low than what we made on Sunday, which again, a weekend low, risky business, but hey, you know, bull market, right? YOLO, bull market, baby. But this is worth it at least. Like this at least is worth it. Like you're risking 1 to make 7. You're looking at 100% gains on this. So this is very risky, aggressive, I should say. Not risky. It's not risky. It's not like you're risking a lot of money, but it is aggressive. It's aggressive because you're kind of long the top here, and you're assuming that the top's going to keep that it's going to be up only, right? You're assuming it's one of those situations where we just go straight up, and if it is, great, you make 100%. And if it's not, okay, you know, you lose well, you know, it's not really, you're not really making 100%. If you're abiding by the 1% risk rule, you're going to be making about 7% on your total account, right? But still a good risk reward setup. All right, still good risk reward setup. All right, shout out to Taki, who says looking to take a long on the retest of Optimism. All right, let's check it out. Thank you so much for the super chat. See, I guess it's on BLOFIN, huh? I mean, I like what I see a lot here. I really do. I like what I see a lot here because we have ourselves a low, a lower low, market Cipher B, really money flow coming up very much, momentum coming up very much. Even now, we've got some hidden bullish div, ever so slight, right at these lows. I like what I see. I really like what I see here. It looks pretty bullish to me. Yeah, I think we probably already got our retest, unfortunately. Yeah, so we've already got our retest here at the Golden Pocket 786 value area low of the range, right? So we got our bullish div. We made our move up. We got our retest already, in my opinion. So that makes it tough. But so there's a few things you could do. I mean, if you want to be super aggressive with it, you got to along the resistance again. But you could say, you know, as long as we, you know, give yourself a little breathing room here. It's tough. I'll be honest with you. It's tough. Like, you know, this would have been the entry. You know, if you enter here, I'd say the stop loss needs to go down here. And then I don't know what the future of Optimism holds. If it's a very optimistic future, you know, maybe it could be worth it, right? But, you know, I don't know what the price of this thing historically on other exchanges. On BLOFIN, it's only a 2.5 to 1 risk reward. So I can't stop calling it BLOFIN now. From Andy from Bitcoin Census, he calls it BLOFIN. Of course, he calls it BLOFIN because that's just the way he talks. He's got that accent. But you know, I can't help but call it BLOFIN myself. I can't help but call it BLOFIN myself. All right. Shout out to Stain again. Look at Rune. All right, let's look at Rune. Rune, baby. This is Thorchain. Okay, Rune is Thorchain, I guess, huh? Well, what can I say about it? It's it looks very bullish. It looks very nice. This bottom looks absolutely gorgeous. Check out the weekly. I mean, it looks very, very bullish to me. We got a weekly bullish divergence here. Is this the right asset? Let me just make sure. Yeah, it's the right asset. I mean, it looks really bullish. The only problem is, you know, where would we get an entry? So, again, this really is going to depend on your risk that you like to take and your trading style. But, you know, if we were to enter here, I'd say stop loss below this would be safe because, you know, this wick down here was a really nice looking bottom. We came down right into the Golden Pocket 786. A beautiful swing failure pattern of the previous lows, liquidity grab, and now we're breaking out. So, you know, if you're the kind of person that would take a trade like this, I mean, I don't know what our target could be. Probably a new all-time high, but then again, it's tough because with our historical data, we don't really know where we could be looking for a target. So let's go ahead and pull a trend-based fib extension here. So a 1-to-1 would take us to the all-time high. which we basically already hit. I mean, if we're coming to the 1.618, that's still only 5 to 1. I don't know. Like, I don't know anything about Rune. I don't know anything about Thorchain. I'm not an altcoin guy, all right? As when it comes to the fundamentals. I don't know anything about the fundamentals of altcoins. I don't care. I really only trade things based on the chart only. So, I don't really know what to say, and I'm really sorry about that. Personally, it's not something I'd be interested in. But if you know something based on the fundamentals I don't know, then by all means. Alright, shout out to Joe for the super chat. Peace and salutations. Can you have a look at Brett? Absolutely, Joe. Thank you so much for the super chat. So Brett, you know, the big pump in May. We have a really nice bottom right here, in my opinion, bullish divergence, and now we're breaking out, so it looks really nice. So here's what I would say. You know, it looks really nice. It looks very bullish to me. You know, it's the same old kind of thing, guys. I mean, wherever we top out from, I would look for the retest. So let's say we do pump up to the golden pocket here on Brett, and then we get a rejection from around 14 cents. Then I would look for 10 cents as an entry. Are we guaranteed to get that? Of course not, but that to me looks pretty nice for a number of reasons. First of all, we would have this kind of deal here. So yeah, I would say the 76 golden pocket value area high, that would be the place I would look, around that 10-cent zone. But you know, we're not guaranteed to get it. But again, it's always very difficult for me as a trader to look at something like this and get excited to buy. That's just my style, right? I'm a lower time frame trader, I suppose. You know, the past few days we've just had a 61% move to the upside. That means I'd have to have a 61% stop loss, and for me, that just isn't really worth it. But if I could get a pump up and then a pullback to a nice support, then I can have a nice tighter stop loss, and then we can shoot for those highs. This gives me a really beautiful risk to reward ratio, where even if we don't make a new high, we just put in a double top, you know, I'm making a good amount on the trade, as opposed to having my stop under this area. You know, this we're looking to make 3%, this we're looking to make 6.5%. So again, it depends on you. If you're feeling super bullish, and it does look bullish, I'm not gonna lie, you know, I just can't bring myself to buy tops like this. Like we're literally at like resistance, like to the dollar, and yeah, we could break out, and yeah, we might, but I just can't bring myself to buy something like that. You know, I need to wait for some kind of a pullback, some kind of support, some kind of nice entry. And there's going to be entries, guys. So, you know, there's always going to be an entry out there. Shout out to Pete E. D-Gen. Yeah. I kind of like this. If we ignore the wick, I really like this. Looks like a really nice bottom. Now we have a change of market structure. So same deal. I mean, if you know, it's always tough. But this is going to be really nice support right now. If we get a little bit of a pullback, let's see if we can find a more local entry here. I'm going to go down to our 1 hour. Let's remove everything again. So the context is this is a very bullish bottom. We have ourselves a nice range here. And what the idea that we're interested in right now is a potential. Basically, we don't break out yet, we give it some time. And if that's the case, we don't break out yet and we give it some time, then we pull our fib from the most local low, which is the value area low, to the current high, and then we draw a box at the golden pocket 786, which is going to be right here. the back test of support resistance flip between 8860 and 143. And things do look bullish. This would be a local entry point that I would be interested in on DGen. And honestly, we could very easily squeeze up to these highs. I see no reason why we can't come all the way back up here. That would be the next local thing I would be interested in here upon a little bit of a pullback. Again, the reason is because we have a very bullish bottom. We have a change of market structure on the daily. We are consolidating in a bull flagish kind of thing here. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, we bounced from the Fibonacci Golden Pocket 786 already. So things are very bullish. Things are very bullish. So in the event of a local pullback here, that 8860 to 143 zone would be very juicy. Just coming back down to back test this range before higher prices. So something like this, and then buying. You know, that would be a really nice entry if we are given that kind of scenario. Do I have any free or paid course playlists to learn? So look, in January, guys, I'm going to be doing a free trading course. In January, I'm going to be doing a free course on YouTube. So, stay tuned for that. In the meantime, I do have paid courses at jasoncaspertrading.com. I have a few courses in here. The Intro to Crypto Trading program, this is my course. We have other courses in here. The White Phoenix Smart Money Approach to Trading. Very, very, very good course. A different style than mine, but still, I'd say excellent. I recommend everybody go through this stuff because, you know, the two perspectives together can really give you a powerful edge in the market. I have a mini scalping course, which is included in the Intro to Crypto Trading program. And then I have an order flow course, which is only dealing with using exo charts. All right, so we have a little bit of bullish CVD forming here, guys. So I would expect now that New York is back from lunch, we start to see Bitcoin pump a little bit more here. All right. So thank you, Eagle, for the super chat. Shout out to Xenolink for the super chat. Can we go over Myria? Yeah, Myria. Sounds like a sexually transmitted infection. Myria. Man, I got that Myria. You know, better watch out for her. She's got Myria. I hear 6 Juanita has Myria. Aw. 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 Our son dumped the whole bucket of fish food into the tank last night. And our poor little fish are gasping for air at the top of the tank right now. We did our best to clean it out, but man, I'll tell you, it's intense. You know? That's sad. Poor fishies. They're nice fish too. They're beautiful fish. I can't believe well, never mind. I can't believe that happened. That is crazy. All right. Myria. All right, watch out for that Myria. All right, make sure to get your Myria booster every 6 months. Gotta watch out. Better wear your masks, your Myria mask. You want to get Myria. All right. Okay, so Myria. Oh, Myria. This is Myria. This is looking crazy. So, I'm not a big fan of the bottom, to be honest with you. We do have a change of structure. We're backtesting POC. We don't have a bullish divergence. I don't know, like nothing about, like I'm going through my order of operations to get stoked on it, and nothing about this right now screams, what a great opportunity. You know? I would prefer lower with some nice bull div. You know, that's... Like, yeah, you might want to see your doctor about that Myria before you make any decision. Now, this is not medical advice. I'm not a doctor, nor am I a financial advisor, but you gotta be careful with Myria. If you let that thing go untreated, it could dump on you, all right? So, the only thing I would say about this is if you're feeling gambly, then, you know, I don't know. I don't know what to say about MyRia, okay? But thank you for your super chat. I'm not stoked on it. I wouldn't touch it, all right? I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. I'm not trying to catch MyRia up in here, okay? I'm not trying to catch MyRia. Shout out to Aaron G. God bless you, man. All right, check it out. Shout out to Aaron G, man. Have a great day, bro. God bless you, man. All right, his battery's about to die. Take out half the water and replace it with water. No, that's what we already did, Hyper Sniper. All right, we took out the water. We're replacing with real water. We vacuumed it out. You know, we did all this stuff. It was just a crazy mess. All right, shout out to Aaron G again. All right, shout out to Ben I Am. Get some rest, bro. Get some rest. All right, get some rest, my man. Shout out to Crypto Coons holding it down with the wrench. Do a giveaway, please. We'll do a giveaway. We'll do a giveaway. We got a lot of super chats today. I don't think I've ever in my life gotten this many super chats. So thank you guys, man. Thank you. You know, I might be able to take the wife out for a nice dinner. What will we eat for dinner to calm her down? Fish. I'll take her out for a nice fish dinner. That'll help her feel better about the fish, right? We'll go to the restaurant where it gives you the fish, the whole thing with the eyes looking at you, you know? Comes out on the plate like this. I always thought that was weird when I was a kid. People eat a fish that's like a whole dang fish. Creeped me out. Alright. Let's check out GRT. Alright, GRT. So we know where our resistance is. Right? This is old. Let's remove it. Remove it. Let's remove it. So I actually really like GRT. It looks very bullish to me. The reason why is because we have a very nice bottom right here with bullish divergences. Then we have a nice trigger wave after a change of market structure, money flow continuing. Have another trigger wave right here with the change of market structure, money flow getting thicker. And we're currently trying to break out of a little bit of range here. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a medical advisor. I can't treat your MyRia. But I could say that I would be comfortable giving this thing a shot here for a break because it's such a good risk to reward ratio. You know, we're talking a 24-to-1 risk to reward ratio. You know, you're risking 1 to make 25 basically, and you're giving it some playing room here a little bit. Let's go ahead and pull our local fib. So we're bouncing from around that macro golden pocket zone. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. You know, the trend is your friend until the end of the trend. And so far, this is a bullish looking trend to me. You know, so far, this is a bullish looking trend to me. The only thing I would say that would give us a better entry here would be this. We consolidate a little bit more, take the low one more time. Right, take out this low, and that would give us a better entry. But I like what I see here. That would give us a really nice bullish div on our weekly. I mean, this is just, it looks nice to me. What can I say? The weekly time frame looks really good to me. Let's go down to our 4-hour. Yeah, the only thing that would make this better, honestly, is a move down below this these lows here. That would basically allow us to get really nice bullish divergences on the 4-hour. That would be nice. That would be nice. Alright, shout out to Pew Pew Cruise. May you please take a look at Mint Layer? Mint Layer. So it does look nice on the weekly, the fact that we have a bullish div here. In the range, we're coming back down to the golden pocket 618. I mean, it looks pretty nice, I'll be honest with you. Like, I don't know anything about mint layer, but it is a pretty good risk to reward ratio. We have a weekly bull div, a trigger wave forming. Let's go to our 3-day. 3-day looks pretty nice. We had a nice bull div, nice trigger. Money flow still coming up. You know, not financial advice, but the chart looks pretty nice to me. Chart looks pretty nice to me. How are the chickens? They're good, man. You know, we had some falcons come out and kind of mess with the chickens a little bit. But yeah, but it's all good, you know, it's all good. It's all good. Back to 79K for a bit, says Legit Killer. I mean, could be, but let's see. This is the last chance to buy Dogecoin, says Zima. Bitcoin trending on Google like crazy. Finally, it's about time, you know? It's about time. It's about dang time. Yeah, we're going to be doing the giveaway. Don't worry, guys. We're going to be doing the giveaway during the stream at some point. I'll be honest with you, though. This could be bullish for Bitcoin. We are building bullish CVD here. This is bullish CVD in general. We got open interest increasing, CVD decreasing. So we'll have to wait and see what happens here. All right, I've literally been in this short the whole stream. You know, I just kind of felt in my bones 85K. I just felt 85K. I just kind of felt it. You know, I had no reason to take the trade besides just feeling it in the bones. Sometimes you just gotta feel it in the bones. We got gaps to fill, says Legit Killer. Yeah, like let's take a look back at Bitcoin quick. All right, so basically right now for Bitcoin, like. So here's the thing. The 2-week time frame right now, in my opinion, is showing us massive, massive upside potential still. All right, we have not seen anything like this since back here in October 2023. We got that tight green dot confirmed, money flow thickening. That was the big move, breakout of the summer range. Again, we have it here, September 2024, confirmed breakout of the summer range. I mean, we could see massive upside from here. We could see up to 100, 120K, honestly, from this area. There is a real potential of that. If we get a move to the downside, what the heck? Hang on one second. Check. Do we have audio? Yeah, we have audio. All right, yeah, so right now, the areas to the downside that we need to be aware of for Bitcoin are the following. First of all, the $70,000 to $73,000 zone is going to be massive. If we get a big pullback here, this box is going to be the place where, I mean, just look at how beautiful this level is, guys. Look at how beautiful that potential level is. All right, now there are other areas along the way down that we could be looking for bounces right now. Let's say we get a local pullback on Bitcoin, right? Then my man who's talking about 79K, you know, that's the local low that we have here. I'd be more interested in this area right around here, honestly. This area right around here, because this is the weekend lows and this is the CME gap, right? We've got the CME gap right around 77.5, and we have our weekend lows right around 75-ish. So this, to me, could be a really nice way just to back test the high volume node from this area. basically wreck all these late longers, late to the party, all right? And then we could get our first bounce from that $75,000 to $77,000 area. If we don't hold 75 to 77, then I'm definitely going to be looking down toward the macro retest, which is going to be our $73,000 to $70,000 level. Very, very important zone of support. If we go ahead and pull our fibs, let's go ahead and pull them. All right, let's pull a fib from this last major low to the high. Yeah, look at that, guys. Look at that. It's absolutely beautiful. The golden pocket coming in right there. Golden pocket 786 right there. Beautiful confluence right there. If I've ever seen confluence. All right. Make sure to like the stream, guys. We got 1,800 people in here. We got 1,300 likes. All right. We are going to be doing a $1,000 giveaway. All right. Epong TV says we're going back there. Wouldn't surprise me at all. All right. Shout out to Iggy Axello, who says, can you please look at Theta? Looks good. What do you think, Jason? Let's take a look at Theta. Theta. We'll take a look at Theta. Theta. Man. I don't remember the last time I looked at Theta, to be honest with you. But it looks like we front ran our box by a little bit here. I would say it does look like a very nice bottom. It looks like a nice change of structure. And if we pull our fib from low to high, you know, we were hoping for a little bit lower into that box, but money flow is getting higher. We got a nice trigger wave on the weekly here. It looks pretty nice. It does look pretty nice. I can't say that I would personally want to get in here, but then again, let's pull the volume of this. Y'all, everyone has to make their own decisions here. Let's go to our daily. It's hard to say what I would want to do with this. Okay, if you were to buy here, it's a little bit, in my opinion, early. Or not early, but there's not a lot of confirmation, really. There's not a lot of confirmation here, unfortunately. You're just kind of buying that resistance in the middle of the range. But the weekly time frame looks really good. So if you're in Theta and you're holding Theta, this right now looks really strong to me. Bullish divergences, change of market structure on the weekly. So far a higher low, you know. So it looks really good. If you're in Theta on spot, honestly, it looks bullish to me. It does look, the chart looks bullish. So that's all I can say about it. I can't necessarily say I have a good entry on it. All right. Win Jasmine. All right, we'll look at Jasmine. We'll look at Jasmine. All right, we'll look at Jasmine. I don't remember exactly what we were looking at with Jasmine here. Whoa. All right, there we go. All right, so Jasmine in a range. Oh, man. I got Jasmine back in December. We still got this range going on. So, So look, it does look bullish. Money flow is getting thicker. We have a nice bottom on the weekly, the 2-day. The 2-day looks really bullish in my opinion. We have hidden bullish divergences here at this low. So we have trigger waves on the weekly, hidden bullish divergences on the 2-day. I do think we can see Jasmine pump like crazy from these prices. You know, I can't give financial advice. This is not a financial advice, but in general, I'd say it does look like we formed a nice bottom here. And if that's the case, then, you know, we could shoot for those higher prices on it. But here's the thing, you know, the one thing I would be aware of right now for Jasmy would have to be just one last liquidity grab. That, to me, if we come below this white line at 15 or 1.564 cents and reclaim it, that's like a no-brainer buy. Okay, right now I'd say I would be comfortable building a position here on spot just because of the bullish signals we have on the high time frames. This is not financial advice, okay? But yeah, I'd say like the potential of a break and a push to the upside here is probable right now. But, you know, just be aware that we could get a bit of a one last retest. It could happen. So, you know, just keep that in mind if you're building a position here. But in general, we have nice bullish signs here. Do I think we're at the top? So here's the deal. I am 20. So far, I have taken out 40% of my Bitcoin spot position. All right. I took out 20% at 60K, another 20% this morning. And the reason why I have done that, guys, is because I have been planning to sell 80K since we were at 20K, all right? So it's not really a technical reason why I'm out, why I'm selling Bitcoin here, all right? Call me stupid, call me smart, haters gonna hate, but here's the deal with the Bitcoin. I'm here to make money, and my plan was I'm going to sell at 60K, I'm going to sell at 80K, I'm going to sell at 100K. I'm never going to be totally out of Bitcoin. There's a certain amount of Bitcoin I will have no matter what the price is. I never want to have less than a certain amount of Bitcoin. But I did buy Bitcoin for the purpose of selling it at higher prices. And so I'm just sticking to that plan. Now, could the top be in? It's possible. I'd say it's unlikely right now. I'd say give it a few more months. But here's something that wouldn't surprise me, guys. Here's something that would not surprise me in the slightest. A simple range, right? Everyone's expecting higher, but now we just put in another range like this for a while, and then in the spring we see one last big break, maybe like in, you know, the beginning of the year, after, you know, Christmas time, New Year's time, and then like February, March, April, we see that last big push, and that's really where we hit our all-time highs. That's probably, in my opinion, the most likely thing to happen. You know, maybe we do hit 90K. We do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then we get that one last big push around April. This is our high. Then we begin the descend down into the abyss of the bear market. You know? And I wouldn't be surprised if at the abyss of the bear market we end up with like a $30 to $35,000 Bitcoin. Wouldn't surprise me. Let's see. Nice, pretty par for the course, honestly. Yeah, that's pretty par for the course. About that 70-80% drop. Yeah, high 20s, low 30s. Yeah, that's probably most probable in my opinion. Let's pull some fibs, actually. Curious. Let's say we do come up to like around 100K. Yeah. Yep. That 786 fib. That's where we found last time. That's pretty much where we always find. It's so funny people giving the thumbs down right now. Like, guys, this is just normal like charting stuff. If you're giving thumbs down because we're talking about what happens every single cycle for Bitcoin, you probably need to reanalyze your trading plan and your investment plan right now. All right? I'm serious. It seems like you're emotional, and that's the number one thing that's going to wreck you. Is your emotions and your desires. All right? We all desire Bitcoin to be at 500,000. All right? But look, buy low and sell high. If you're new to Bitcoin right now, if you're buying Bitcoin now, well, you're going to learn the same lesson we all learned at one point, which is you bought the top and it sucks. Eventually you'll be in profit, but You don't think about the exact top, but around this area, I mean, the top is coming in around this area, guys. All right? And then we're going to get a big pullback. When we get the catastrophic pullback, this is when you should be buying, all right? This is when you should be buying. But look, do I hope we go to 100, 120, 150, 200? Of course. It'd be great. But we got to just be more realistic about it, in my opinion. All right? It's just my opinion. I hope I'm wrong, too. But here's something else that'll help you out. All right? Expect the worst. That way, when it goes better than expected, you're really happy. If you expect the best, you're just going to be upset. All right? That's just the reality of the situation. Expect nothing, then whatever happens, you're very thankful for and you're excited about. If you're expecting the best, you're going to have a tough time. You're going to have a tough time. All right, shout out to Frank. How do you plan to exit? Price timing? Alts? Oh, for altcoins, I just have limit orders set at like crazy targets. Like that's literally how I do it. I just set limit orders at targets, and I hold my alts on exchanges. And I set my limit orders like at crazy high prices. Shout out to Lucky Jim Bob 111. Says, Jay, you helped me stay level-headed in these markets. Thanks, bro. Oh, thank you, bro. Thanks for sticking around. $85,000 short. Maybe. Never below election day price again, says O'Neill Adventures. Oh, my goodness. O'Neill Adventures. I hate to say it, but it's because of your comment that the next bear market will happen. So everyone can blame O'Neill Adventures for the Bitcoin crash next time. Because the reality is, O'Neill Adventures, I'm assuming you're trolling, bro. I'm assuming you're trolling, all right? I'm guessing you're trolling. But even though you're trolling, people actually do think that way. Like, people always think that way. You always hear these things. Every single cycle, you hear these things. This is your last chance to buy Bitcoin above 40K. We heard in 2021... 2000, you know, whatever it was. All right. And the cycle before that, I remember this is your last chance to buy Bitcoin below 5K or whatever. You know, I've been here for a while. Once you start hearing stuff like that, that's how you know the top is close. So you know the top is close. So if anyone really thinks like that, then, you know, I know it hasn't historically done that, but you have to understand I don't think the elections have to do with the cycle, right? There's no way, in my opinion, there's absolutely no way that we're never going to see Bitcoin below 70K. There's absolutely no way. If I was a betting man, and I am, if that's the case, I'm never going to buy another Bitcoin. Never going to buy another Bitcoin. I'm only going to stack it inverse perpetual, honestly, like I'm doing here. Because I will not waste my money on Bitcoin above 70K. All right? Heck no. Am I buying a Bitcoin above 70K? Am I short right now? Yes, I'm short, Mr. Moon. The short, I've literally been in the whole stream. All right, in the red. All right, in the red. I expect to get wrecked, but here's the thing. I've already locked in $800 on the short. So if it gets stopped out, I will lose $800. It will be a break-even trade, a no loss. So I'm currently up $25,000 on the long trade, so I figured let me go for it. It's a zero risk trade. Ain't nobody lost money taking profits. What happens if we get a black swan, sell Bitcoin and get more lower, just hodl? So if we get a black swan event, my personal plan is to hodl my Bitcoin. I will not be selling Bitcoin in the event of a black swan event. Not at all. So Be prepared for volatility, guys. Be prepared for volatility. All right. I will not be selling my Bitcoin in the event of a black swan. Here's why. By the time you get a chance, let's say you're like, unless you have it on an exchange ready to sell, how would you even know when to sell? You don't know it's a black swan event until the price has already dumped a lot real quick. So if the price has already dumped a lot real quick, what are you going to sell? You're probably going to sell the bottom. Black swan events don't last very long, you know? They don't last very long. It's usually very wicky. So, in my opinion, the only logical thing to do in the event of a black swan. What's a black swan? An unforeseen event that causes a very fast dump in the price. The only logical thing to do in the event of a black swan is, if you can, buy. All right? Buy the Bitcoin from all the idiots that sold the black swan event. Not to be harsh, but if you're selling after a massive crash because you're scared, somebody smarter than you is going to buy that from you, and then they're going to make all the money back. And then some. They're basically stealing your money because you were scared. All right? Don't let that be you. Don't let that be you. All right? I'm selling my Bitcoin today. I sold Bitcoin today. I sold 20% of my spot Bitcoin holding today. Monday, November 11th, 2024, Jason Casper sold Bitcoin. And if we get a black swan event, the only thing that Jason Casper will do is maybe buy, but probably not. Because I already have all the Bitcoin I want to have. Even if we get a big black swan, I've already hit 2 of my spot take profits, right? So my 2 big sells on Bitcoin was 60K and 80K. My next big sell is going to be just below 100K. All right. So even if right now the top is in, I'm not really going to sell. I've already made money this market cycle, and I'm comfortable just holding my Bitcoin. But look, buy low and sell high. That is the name of the game. If we get a black swan event and we actually go back down some crazy thing to like maybe test the mid 40s or something, yearly open, 2024 yearly open, right? If that were to happen, then the only thing I would personally do is buy that. You can't just sell a black swan. You don't know it's a black swan until something drastic happens, right? So, I mean, look at this. You know, the COVID dump. I mean, let's be honest. You'd have to do all that buying, selling, and buying back in the course of this candle. There's very little time to do it, and trust me, it's much more difficult in the middle of things like this to have a level head about yourself. Okay, look at this. In the course of one day, price dumped 50%. By the time you realize this is happening, what are you going to do? Sell halfway down? All right, so you're down, you know, 30% on your holdings, and then when are you going to buy back? When would you buy back? You know, there's a good chance you probably would, at the best case scenario, in my opinion, you'd end up buying back at the same price you sold, having now to pay on fees and stuff like that. You know, it's best just to, in my opinion, in the event of some kind of black swan, either buy the dip or just wait it out. You know, that's why my rule is every time Bitcoin hits a new high, I'm selling. Like, I know people think I'm stupid for it. I don't care. I don't care. All right, we got some super chats up in here. Shout out to Lost Liberty. Shout out to Mr. CET for the super chat. Shout out to Lost Liberty. Can you check the Tel coin chart? Sure. Wow. So it looks nice. Really nice. Bullish divergence at the low. On the daily, let's check out our weekly. Really nice bullish div on the weekly. Change of market structure. Nice retest. Let's pull out our volume. A beautiful retest there. The value area low. Now we've got a nice trigger wave. Money flow crossing on the weekly. You know, I'm not a financial advisor here, but historically speaking, money flow crosses on the weekly for altcoins are very, very, very bullish. So again, this is not financial advice. I'm just simply dealing with a chart saying that money flow crosses on the weekly are historically very bullish. And we have really, really good upside potential here with minimal downside potential, risking 1 to make 40. So you throw $1,000 in here, you're risking $1,000 to make 40K, basically, right? That's basically the situation with this. So, you know, not financial advice, but when it comes to coins like this where you have very bullish signals, change of market structure, nice retest, good risk to reward ratio, you're risking 1 to make 40. I mean, you know, risk $100 to make 4,000. I mean, to me, it's almost worth it just because of the low risk, high reward potential. Even if it doesn't work out, you could say it was still worth it, you know? Like sometimes in life you say to yourself, you know, the outcome could be bad, but it would still be worth it. You know, I wouldn't regret it if it didn't work out because it's worth it, right? So this is one of those situations which is not financial advice, of course. I'm not a financial advisor, you know, all that, but I do like it. I do like it. I do like it quite a bit. All right, shout out to my man Patriot Canham, who says, this is my 3rd run. Don't fall for the diamond hands crap. Yeah, seriously, don't fall for the diamond hands crap, guys. Yeah, don't fall for the diamond hands crap. Slow and steady wins the race, tortoise and hare kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's check out the order flow here. What is happening? Honestly, I do have to say this structure looks bullish to me. I would expect we get a little bit of a move to the upside again. I could be wrong here, but we're seeing shorts steadily open, longs steadily close, open interest creeping to the upside, CVD getting lower. So it looks to me like there's some big players absorbing shorts here. This is not something I would personally long, but it's something that makes me think, I think we might be able to get a little bit of a push to the upside. You know, a little bit of a push to the upside here. Yeah, what goes up must come down, absolutely. Just ate 2 Butterfingers and a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup watching you on a treadmill. Shout out to Dusty Hodler. That's cool, man. I've kind of swore off processed foods. The closest thing I eat to processed foods right now is Ezekiel bread, sprouted Ezekiel bread with some raw cashew butter and some raw honey if I want a treat. That's like the closest thing to processed food I get. Other than that, I'm just sticking to single ingredient foods. And I feel great. You know. It's easy to let the processed food sneak in if it's like healthy processed foods, you know what I'm saying? Organic stuff, that's pretty much whole food ingredients, but I don't know. Once you just eat those whole foods only, your body knows what to do. But shout out to you with the peanut butter cups and the Butterfingers. You know, shout out to you, man. I appreciate that. We always top 17 months after the halving. Yeah, so pretty much after the halving, after about a year, give or take, that's when you should start to be getting out, right? I'm front running that. I'm scaling out of my spot position here just because I know it's the right thing for me to do. Not saying it's the right thing for you to do. It's the right thing for me to do. So the first bull run I ever got in, I put like 45K into Bitcoin in 2016 in the summer when it was around $600. And I sold quite a bit of it at $10,000 because I just knew somehow that it wasn't going to keep going up. This is before I was even a trader. I honestly look at this as the Lord having favor on me, because the only reason I bought Bitcoin was to buy a property, and I had enough now to buy a property. I'm like, I have to do this, you know. And then we had a catastrophic crash after that. It went all the way down to 3K, and That was my first introduction to Bitcoin bull and bear cycles. You know? Beans on toast, that's what's up. Yeah, have a plan and stick to it, that's what's up. I'm 100% halal. I mean, I guess if you... I don't know. Is halal... Is it just based on what it is, or does it have to be, like, officially stamped halal? Because I do eat biblically kosher, biblically clean. So I know it's very similar. But I'm not sure if it has to be officially labeled halal in order for it to be halal, or if it just is based on certain criteria. I actually don't know that. Yeah, Ezekiel bread is the best, right? My body feels good on that Ezekiel bread. Okay, here we go, baby. Bitcoin pumping. Here we go. Let's see. All right, so that short trade got stopped out for a $100 loss, $138 loss. All right. So basically a very low risk trade there. Here we go, baby. Let's see what we can get now. Let's see what we can get. Do I ever drink alcohol? Rarely do I drink alcohol. I'm not a big fan of alcohol because it makes me feel pretty bad, honestly. I do enjoy the taste of alcoholic beverages. I do enjoy beer quite a bit. I know this is really uncool, but you know, if I'm gonna go out for a nice steak dinner, I might drink a non-alcoholic beer. All right, because I really do enjoy the flavor of beer, especially with a steak or something like that. But I hate the way it makes me feel. So I know that's pretty lame, guys. That's pretty lame. I know. What can I say? What can I say? The Jeep Crypt. It's my view that the Sabbath day is on the 7th day. That's my view. All right, shout out to the pump song. Thank you so much for the super chat. D-Gen is pumping now, says Jesse. That's what's up. All right, here we go, baby. We're pumping. We're pumping. You love non-alcoholic beer? I'm not a Red Bull lover. I'm sorry. I'm a coffee lover. Definitely not a Red Bull lover. I haven't had Red Bull in... I don't remember. I never liked Red Bull. I was more into Rockstar energy drinks for a while there. Short squeeze. All right, we got to sing the pump song a little bit. I don't know how much we're gonna pump here. You know, we might not pump too much. This actually might be. Let's take a look at the at Market Cipher here. I might have just gotten stopped out just for us to dump again. We do have a little bit of bear div here, honestly. So let's see. Let's check out that order flow. Whoa! Oh my goodness. 44 million longs opening up here. All right, we lose this level. I'm gonna have to short again, guys. We have 44 million longs. Opening up 19 million already kind of at their entry here. This could be very bullish, but if we start to trap 44 million longs, I'm gonna have to open up another short, man. I've lost $100 on it so far. Let's see what happens here. All right, we don't want to lose. I can't believe Bitcoin's $85. 85,000. That's so weird to me right now. I'm like, we can't lose 84.80. Like, it's what 84.80? That doesn't seem right. That just doesn't seem right. I can't believe Bitcoin is so much money right now. All right, we might have to Yeah, we're gonna have to sing the pump song, guys. All right. All right. Guaranteed to pump the price every single time. But if we lose that level, we're gonna have to FOMO into a little bit of a short. All right. Because we'll have 44 million trapped longs. All right, here we go, baby. Hope everyone has their plungers ready. Go. We're about to pump maybe the Bitcoin price to $90,000. We don't really know for sure yet. All right. Here we go, baby. Let's pump! Here we go! We're pumping Bitcoin! Yeah! Here we go, baby! Yo! We gonna dump! No, we're gonna pop! Let's do it, baby! No music? Uh-oh. Hang on 1 second. I know how to fix this. Here we go. We gotta start it over. Yeah! Here we go, baby. Take 2. Yo! Alright, we don't want to lose the yellow line, baby. Come on, Bitcoin. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pop. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pop. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pop. Pop the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. We're gonna dump, yeah we're gonna pop. We're gonna dump, yeah we're gonna pop. We're gonna dump, yeah we're gonna pop. Pop the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. Yeah. All right, we gotta hold the line, baby. Let's pump. We gotta hold the line. All right, we lose that, it could be bad. Here we go, baby. We're gonna dump, yeah we're gonna pop. We're gonna dump, yeah we're gonna pop. We're gonna dump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. We're gonna dump, yeah we're gonna pop. We're gonna dump, yeah we're gonna pop. We're gonna dump, yeah we're gonna pop. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. Alright, here we are. Down to the wire. We've got 44 million longs opened up at the exact top, baby. And if we trap them, we're gonna short. But if we hold it, we're gonna pump. And so therefore, we are singing the pump song, baby. Here we go. I know you might say it's not working, but sometimes it has a delayed effect, Red Hat. All right, those of us who have been around, we know. All right, we know. It sometimes has a delayed effect. Here we go. We're gonna dump, yeah we're gonna pop. We're gonna dump, yeah we're gonna pop. We're gonna dump, yeah we're gonna pop. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. We're gonna do, yeah we're gonna pull. We're gonna do, yeah we're gonna. We're gonna dump, yeah we're gonna pop. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. Yeah, we're pumping Bitcoin, baby. Yeah, we're pumping Bitcoin. Yeah, we're pumping Bitcoin. Yeah, we're gonna pump right now. Here we go, baby. Delayed effect. Delayed effect. Uh-oh. Here we go, delayed effect. I think we can do it, though. We're getting the pump, all right? We almost did it a cappella, but we saved it. Here we go, baby. We're getting the pump. Man, 44 million longs, baby. That's wild. All right, we're up 16 plus 12. All right, 28K unrealized.
Crystal made that hit, boy.
Yeah, 28K unrealized profit. Shout out to 6 Juanita, my high school crush who rejected me because I was in the friend zone. She said I wasn't cool enough, but guess what, 6 Juanita? Here we are trading the Bitcoin. Hey yo, Jason Casper, let me tell you today that we're up in the profits, about 28K. So much more than yesterday, the day before that. Hopefully you're not feeling gay, feeling straight with the Bitcoin price 78, about to go up 80, 90 through the gate to 100K. We will do it today, doing it every single better than every other day. Here we are over here on ByBit. You haven't traded before, but maybe you should try it. Check out BLOFIN. Shout out to Andy. 10% cash back, eating candy. We're coming to the chart like a nice work of art. Got the 10% back, hopefully you don't fart. Got the gas coming out from behind. The Bitcoin price, don't you know she takes her time? Steven Dupe in the chat, he needs a beer. Now sit back, relax, listen to Jay spit it in your ear, because we long the Bitcoin setup given in advance. Casper crew, VIP, Discord, now dance. As we're coming to the chart, we're looking around. Blue and purple work of art, we're hearing the sound. As the price begins to dart, we're looking around. Hopefully you feel my heart pumping. The beat pumps with the blood going through the body. The Bitcoin price, man, she's looking kinda spotty. Out in the dirt, now she's looking kinda muddy. Like transline carbon binary emission gender studies. Talking about the major that I took back in college. Trans non-gender, getting that knowledge. Got the eyeliner with the handlebar mustache. Then the Bitcoin price started to crash. I was left alone out in the street. I couldn't get a job, nothing to eat, so I lost the weight. Started feeling great, that's exactly how I learned how to trade. 85K 612, the Bitcoin price about to ring bells. As we're coming up higher, what is that smell? Oh, I just farted from the Taco Bell, cause we took a dump when we ate the fast food at night. And the Bitcoin price about to get in fight. We're talking about the bears versus the bulls. Chilling in the boat, in the front, in the hole, in the pole with the scroll. You got it with the light shining down. Bitcoin price spinning all around. The candles blue, then they start to turn purple. Don't you know Jay Casper be spinning in circles when he's so nerdy? He's just like Steve Urkel. Adult diapers, depends, looking kinda Squirtle like the Pokemon. Got the Charizard with the fire as the Bitcoin price keeps pumping up higher. Yeah, shout out to ByBit and BLOFIN MEXC. Maybe you should try it, just click the link in the description. Bitcoin trades about to get in, cause we're locking it in every single dang day. When the Bitcoin price is trading my way, I look outside for the bad guys to slay. The bears are so wrecked like every other day. Don't ever short Bitcoin in the golden bull run. Don't you know the price looking to have some fun? Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby, just maybe, just maybe. Yeah, we're gonna do a giveaway, but we gotta let it pump for a little bit, alright? We gotta let the pump come in a little bit. Alright, yeah, we will do a giveaway. We should do a giveaway. You know? Should we do a giveaway? Should we do a giveaway?
Crystal made that hit,
Yo,
boy.
should we do a giveaway? Hey, in the chat, what do you say? I said, should we even do the giveaway? Let me know in the chat. Now what do you say? AJ, yo, about to do the giveaway. About to give it all away today. Now what do you say? We're looking around, looking for the enemies to slay. Coming back down like we did yesterday. About to make a nice statue, it's made out of clay. We're looking around for instruments to play. Got the guitar, plugging it in, and that's the way that we sweep pick. Like we're looking for a new trade at the chart. They call me the janitor. Got the arpeggios, looking like a amateur. don't even know what's a amateur, it don't matter. Cause don't you know the Bitcoin bear's about to slatter. When you smash them against the wall, they lose it all. Hopefully your name is not like Paul. Paul is a friend I had back in high school. He was just a bear, now he's feeling such a fool. Cause he was so rude to me. When the Bitcoin price got me running on my feet. Have to go to the bathroom, I gotta pee. After this stream, about to eat a nice treat. But oh no, we got a purple candle coming down. I was smiling, but now it's turned to frowns. Cause I hope that the price don't dump. Don't you know I bought the top, now I don't wanna slump. But we had 44 million longs open at the top while we sang the pump song. Oh my goodness, we had another 20 million open. The Bitcoin price, we're trading over on BLOFIN. 10% cash back, link in the description. Up to $1,000 bonus, now you get it in. You could win and watch, maybe even a chair or a camera or a bag of cash in your underwear. Cause you don't gotta wear clothes to sign up. The Bitcoin price is looking like a cup of coffee that you got on your desk. The Bitcoin price, what's she gonna do next? 85K, 90, 100, maybe 120. By the end we keep pumping up. Oh my goodness, we got a big blue candle pumping. The Bitcoin price, she don't ever think about dumping. Because oh my goodness, can't believe so many people along the top. Last time that happened, don't you know we start to drop. Bear's absolutely wrecked and in pain, but the Bitcoin keeps pumping and she's going my way. Cause you know we're up 16K, another 12K, we did it today. Then we look at the chart cause we're coming to play. Back at MEXC, oh my goodness, 27K. Could you look at the profits? Can't even spot it. Look into the charts, can you just top it? We took the long right from the bottom. Bitcoin pumping, now can you even spot them? We looked at market Cipher B, what do we see? Between you and me, we got the nice juicy uneven butt cheeks. Big on the left, yo, so dang juicy. The skinny on the right, to round out the booty. Don't you know the left side, she squats and deadlifts. The right side trays on the treadmill for deadlifts. Because you know cardio makes you skinny fat. Squatting and deadlifting, girl, now that's where it's at. Coming back to MEXC, let's take a look between just you and me. 86K about to happen today. Oh my goodness, hopefully we don't play, get paid, get traded, bidet. Oh my goodness. All right, okay. Guys, we are pumping like crazy right now. We are pumping like crazy. We're gonna have to do a giveaway, all right? We are gonna have to do a giveaway, all right? Can you believe that, guys? $86,000 Bitcoin. I cannot even believe that. Can you guys even believe that? Okay. I cannot even believe that. That's crazy. I cannot even believe that. All right, let's do a $1,000 giveaway. Let's give away $1,000. All right. We're up right now 50-something thousand dollars. 52K. I'm up 52K unrealized. I've already locked in on these trades right now. Guaranteed 30,000 in the bag. Ka-ching. Ka-ching, baby, ka-ching. Another 10K in the bag, so that's 40. And then, of course, on this trade right here, another 15K. All right. So 40, that's 55K that we've locked in. We lost a little bit on our short attempts, all right? So let's say that's about 2K. So we're up 50K. All right, including our losses here on our shorts. So we're gonna give away $1,000. Guys, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna spam the chat with your dang USDT address. But before we do that, all right, we're gonna go over to Twitter and we're gonna post on Twitter that we're doing a giveaway. All right. Make sure to go follow me on Twitter, guys. At Jason_Casper. All right. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. All right. We got 20K followers. We need to get it up. All right. We need to get it up. All right. So make sure to go follow me on Twitter. Man, Bitcoin is pumping like crazy. That is insane. I'm gonna hit a TP at 90,000, I think. You know, I don't know if we're gonna get there, but that would be crazy. Can you believe this, guys? Let's see if we can do that. I mean, that's a big TP up there. That's a big TP. All right. So here's what we're gonna do, guys. We need everybody to spam the chat with your Tether address. And I'm going to count down from 10, and when I get to 0, I'm going to take a screenshot. Whoever's address is highlighted, I will send that address $1,000. 1,000 USDT. 1,000 USDT, baby. All right? So, that's what we're going to do. All right? Alright, that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so we'll give it a little bit of time for some people to come in here from Twitter. We've got the addresses flowing. We've got the addresses flowing, baby. Alright? And we're gonna do a countdown. Make sure to follow me on Twitter because I post lots of things that will probably make you unfollow me. Make sure to follow me on Twitter because I post lots of cool things because I'm a crypto Twitter guy, you know, crypto YouTuber, you know, we're always good to follow on Twitter. Alright, here we go, baby. Get ready, as Bitcoin is at 85.8. Oh my goodness, Bitcoin hit 86K. Bitcoin hit 86K, 86,139. That's insane, 86,139. That is insane. That really is insane, guys. Can you believe that? All right. Let's get to the live here. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right. All right, man, oh man. A major shout out to My Crypto Goods. My Crypto Goods, congratulations, bro. You are our winner. My Crypto Goods is our winner, bro. I got your address. Congratulations, bro. I'm glad you won, My Crypto Goods, because I like you, bro. My Crypto Goods, a supporter of the channel. Bro, because My Crypto Goods is such a good supporter of the channel, because he's always in here supporting the channel and engaging with the chat, I'm going to give you 1,500 USDT. All right, if you come into this YouTube stream and you are somebody who really participates as part of the community and you win a giveaway, man, I'm going to show my appreciation to you. All right, My Crypto Goods. Congratulations, bro. You just won $1,500, bro. I really appreciate you. All right. So, some people might say, it's not fair, Jason. I could do what I want. I do what I want. And if you're in here supporting the channel, then I can do what I want. All right. Shout out to My Crypto Goods. And maybe next time, maybe this will encourage you to be a nice participator in the dang live streams. And just know that we pay attention to who's around here. All right. Shout out to My Crypto Goods. About to do a nice giveaway. Just gotta. All right, there we go. There we go. Bam. All right, My Crypto Goods. Congratulations, bro. Congratulations. You are our winner. You are the winner, bro. Amazing. Amazing. Shout out to My Crypto Goods. Yeah, we've been live for 2.5 hours. That is nuts, guys. That is nuts. Gotta give a major shout out to my crypto goods. All right, congratulations, bro. Congratulations. Man, look at this Bitcoin price pumping though. It's getting a little bit of a purple candle here. A little bit of a perp. Let's check out the order flow quick. We had a lot of longs close out. That's basically what happened. I guess a lot of those longs that opened up took profits. See, a lot of those longs that opened up took profits. See, look at that. We went from 2,400 viewers down to 2,200 viewers. So 200 people are just in it only for the money, man. They don't even care about the community. That's why if you actually invest in the community and you win, you know, I like to hook it up a little bit. I like to hook it up. All right, we're getting a little bit of that move to the downside. We're getting a little bit of that move to the downside. Because we had 44 million longs open up here, and then about a little bit less than half of them close out. And we did have some shorts also liquidated, all right? And we hit the psychological resistance of 86K. Psychological resistance of 86K. All right. 86,120. So what's really important now, guys, is that we hold this, all right? That we hold this. If we can't hold that, then, you know. If we can't hold that, then bad news bulls, good news bears. If we can hold that, then bad news bears, good news bulls. And we're probably going to get sucked up to around that $90,000 level. This is one of those crazy days, guys. This really is one of those crazy days. X-Peeps have no loyalty. That's probably true. It's probably kind of true. Those X-Peeps, man. Those X-Peeps. Alright, looks like she's doing pretty good. The Bitcoin's doing pretty good here, y'all. Alright. Wow, look at that. Look at that. We're right back up with a nice blue candle. The Bitcoin pumping, I can't even get a handle. We're right back up with a nice blue candle. Bitcoin pumping, can't even get a handle. I know, right? 86K. Am I retiring this bull run? I'm already retired, Smiling Brain Ron. I'm already retired. I'm already retired, man. I don't have to do anything if I don't want to. But I like doing this, honestly. I legitimately like doing it. Shout out to Tinky Winky Tipso Po, who is in the channel every single day. God bless you. I really appreciate that. How can I walk this much? I just do, man. Falik, look, you got to keep the steps up. You got to keep the metabolism high. You know, I just like to walk. I like to walk. Shout out to my crypto goods. Man, Bitcoin is pumping, man. We are really pumping right now. Come on, baby. We're coming up to 87,000. We're coming up to 87K. Oh my goodness, man. This is insane. This is insane. This is straight up insane. Look at this. Can you guys believe this? Shout out to Zakaria Uda with the super chat. How many miles a day? I don't know. Shout out to Ronnie who says, thanks and God bless. Well, God bless you. Thank you to Zakaria for the super chat. Shout out to my crypto goods. Shout out to Mr. Set who says, Jason, you're really a king in trading. I watched all your trading playlists 2 times, all the videos. Love you so much, bro. You're really the best. Love you so much. Well, thank you so much for the super chat. All right, and praise God. You know, without the Lord, I am nothing. Literally nothing. So I'm really thankful that you were able to find some value in the content. All right, I really am. I really am. All right, we're getting a little wiki action here. I cannot believe that. BLOFIN hit 87K. BLOFIN hit 87K. Can you believe that, guys? Can you believe that BLOFIN hit 87K? A telemarketer. Hello? Hello? This is Jason Casper trading Bitcoin. Do you trade Bitcoin? You should trade. Have you ever thought about trading Bitcoin?
Yeah, I thought about it. Yeah, I crossed my mind.
You should do it, man. Do you know we just hit a new all-time high? One Bitcoin right now is worth $86,000.
Oh, I don't have 86.
You don't need it. You don't need $86,000. You simply just need. It's divisible. You could get like $100 worth. You know. Yeah. Yeah, you should look into it. You know, I don't have any debt because of the Bitcoin, man. I paid off all my debts. Yeah, man, Bitcoin's the way to go, bro. But hey, God bless you, all right? You have a great day, okay? For sure, bro. All right, bye. Whew, man, we got some telemarketers out here, baby. All right. Look, you're trying to get a personal loan, man. I don't need no personal loans. We got Bitcoin out here, man. All right, but look, we're getting a little bit of another 21 million longs. Oh my goodness. Eventually, this is gonna have to come down, man. Eventually, this really is gonna have to come down. You know. At some point, this is gonna have to come down. This just can't go on forever, you know? This can't go on forever. I should probably take some profits now, to be honest with you. I'm gonna take a little bit of profit now. Did I just... Yeah, I just hit that. Alright. This is gonna come down at some point, guys. Let's check out the 1 minute. Man, 21 million longs in that candle. Sheesh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, looks like, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna have to open up a short here, guys. I have to. Alright, gotta hedge it. Let's see. That's a big dump, man. Let's wait and see. We could trap a lot of longs here. We could trap a few longs. All right. Let's see what happens. All right. I gotta head out, guys. We've been on for a long time, right? I gotta head out. God bless you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure to like, subscribe, click the bell. I'll see everybody next time. Peace.